to get a few more tips, this is going to be a good video for you. I'm going to start off with teaching you some of the basics of how to do it, going over some drills that are going to be helpful for building the muscle to be able to do this easier, and then also some variations of different ways to do these same moves. Also, if you guys have any questions about any of the equipment I use or the uniforms, I get those kinds of questions a lot, but I'm going to leave everything in the description below. I'll leave all the links there. If you guys have any questions, just let me know. Alright, let's get started. Okay, so like I said, we're just going to review the basics first. So if you want to be able to do this, some of the important key things are, number one, make sure that your bottom leg is turned all the way just like it should for a roundhouse kick, and make sure that it is stable, meaning make sure that it's not bent or shaky when you start, make sure it's high. So if you want to be able to do these head level, you want to bring your knee up even higher. If you want to just do these body level, you're going to drop it down a little bit, but always keep this knee up high. The next part is keeping your hands in close to you. If you try and do this and your hands are all crazy, you're going to lose balance a lot easier. So keep your hands on your stomach or in your fighting stance, depending on what style you want to do. The next thing to keep in mind is to make sure that you keep everything tight. So you might be thinking that it's all just on this leg that's going to be pumping out the kicks, but if you have everything else tight, it's just going to hold everything together so that you don't get messy and sloppy, and that's also going to help you keep your balance. And the last important part is going to be to focus with your eyes. So pick a point on the wall wherever you're kicking and keep your eyes there to also help you keep your balance. So bring your knee up, stable leg, core and all your body tight, arms in, eyes focused, and try one kick, bring it back in, two kicks back in, three kicks back in, four kicks back in, five kicks back in. And that's how you start doing it. Okay, next let's go over some drills that are going to help you build the muscle on your legs so that this becomes a little bit easier, so you can do them a little bit faster and a little bit sharper. Okay, so the first drill is pretty easy. All you have to do is get up in your fighting stance, make sure that your base leg is turned all the way, bring your knee up, and you're just going to hold your foot with your knee up high, just like this, for 30 seconds. The whole time, make sure you're holding onto the wall so you don't have to worry about balance, because right now, we just want to work on building the muscle in this leg so that it can have the strength to pull out all those kicks. You're going to do this for 30 seconds. You can do up to 3 sets with both legs. Do as much as you can take. If 30 seconds seems way too long and your leg is just burning and it's dropping, maybe do 20 seconds and just try and keep it up there as long as you can. You always want to strive for quality over quantity. If you're finding that this gets a little bit easy, what you can do is bring your leg up here and you can start to leave the wall for a second. So just touch, leave, leave. That way you can start putting your balance into play as well. But if you find yourself starting to struggle, go ahead and touch the wall so you can regain your balance, and when you're ready, let go of it and keep your knee up. Okay, the next drill is going to complement the first drill. Before, we were just holding our knee up like this so that your leg gets the strength to hold it up. This time, you're actually going to extend your kick out and hold that for 20 to 30 seconds as long as you can. 3 sets on each leg, and just hold it, because now you're getting the power to actually keep it out there, because you're going to be doing a lot of these kicks. So you want your leg muscles to have all the muscles to hold it out there. Okay, the third drill might be the hardest one. This is the one where we're going to practice those kicks in and out, but we're going to do them slow motion once again to build that muscle that's going to help your leg get the strength. So once again, holding onto the wall, bring your knee up. We're going to kick out slow motion, hold it out, pull it back in slow motion. This might feel easy at first, but the more reps that you do, your leg's going to start getting a little bit tired, and that's when it starts really building the muscle. Try and do 10 to 20 of these slow motion so that you can start building up the muscle that you want to be able to do these kicks. Okay, the next drill is focused on helping your body learn how to stabilize itself, because you're going to be standing on one leg and the other leg's going to be doing a lot of movement. So the first thing that you should try and grab is something to destabilize you. And that's something, well, I just grabbed this random block that I found at my studio. You can use anything you want similar. You just want something that's not flat ground to make this a little bit more challenging. Go ahead and put it on the floor, put your foot up on top of it, and hand against the wall. You're going to do those same drills, but now it's going to be a little bit harder because your ground is a little bit unstable. So you're going to have to either hold a kick, or do those slow motion kicks. If you want, you can even practice your fast motion kicks, trying to keep this leg balanced the whole time. And lastly, if you're really feeling up for a challenge, the last one that I'm going to show you is with the Bosu ball. If you've never used a Bosu ball, these are awesome. They're super hard and there's so many drills that you can do with them. They help you work on your balance, strength, and a lot of stability. You can either put these with the round part down or the round part up. I'm going to do them with the round part down right now. So same thing, go ahead and put one foot on top of it, and you can be next to the wall in case you feel like you're going to start to fall, but try and hold your leg up without even using the wall like this. Like you can see, I'm shaky, and this is pretty hard, but this is really, really going to be helpful to you. Okay, and the last thing we're going to go over are just some variations. So once you learn how to do this pretty well, and you feel like taking it one step further, you can start making some variations to it. So the first thing that I'm going to show you is how to kick, and you're going to be moving forward. It looks like this. The next one is essentially the same thing, but this time instead of moving forward, you can move in a circle. And the last one, you can add in different levels to which you're kicking. So all of these variations are great if you want to put them in a musical form, a demonstration, or if you just want to be able to do something that you think looks cool. I really hope that this video was helpful to you guys. If you found it helpful, please give it a thumbs up, leave me a comment, subscribe, and hit the notifications bell. Also, make sure if you're not, check my Instagram and my Twitter out. I'm very active and I love helping people out there. When you have questions, I'll leave my Instagram and Twitter down here, and I will see you guys all in the next video. Thanks guys, have a great week, bye!
Order food you love with Food Panda.